Okay, pit speed is 30 miles per hour. Okay, James, exit's clear, watch the line. Quickest overall. Okay, James, so put to 0.26, quicker than P2. That lap was a 21.08. You're the fastest overall. Just run a 21.10. That puts you 0.51 quicker than P2. Okay, James, your last time was 20.83. last lap was 20.82. That lap was a 20.86. Okay, James, you've just done a 21.08. That lap was a 22.73.
Is my mic working tonight?
I'm sorry, I just caught that. What was that now?
Oh, I was wondering if my mic was working. It hasn't worked for a couple of weeks.
Yep, yeah, it works. I can hear you.
Oh, good. I guess I finally found the right setting.
You just took it and smacked it on the desk a couple times, right?
Yeah, I had to readjust my voice meter potato type deal.
Yeah, it seems like with iRacing, that's one of the biggest things I found problems with is anything to do with the voice chat. We only hear them or being able to talk. Sometimes I can't hear people. Sometimes they can't hear me. Only in iRacing. Everything else works fine.
Yeah, that's what I had the problem with on Monday night, was trying to hear people too. Finally got that adjusted.
What I do when I have that problem is I go in the audio and I turn off. I just deselect my selections and then exit out of it and then go back into it and then reselect them and then exit out, and sometimes it brings it back. You don't have to exit out the whole sim. Just, go in, change the settings, and then exit out of that options menu. So it looks like pace speed here is 40. I always get, every one of these races, I get toasted on restarts. So I'm going to try some restart things and see how that goes. Like the last time we raced, I think I was doing really good, and then on the last restart or something, I got passed, and then didn't work out after that.
Yeah, I just had to exit out because all of a sudden all my screens went blank, and I could still hear. It sounded like I was on the track, but I couldn't see anything. All my monitors were off.
Yeah, it said that you were disconnected because of upload packet, I think it said. Yeah, connection dropped due to upload packet loss.
Yeah, I had to hit my start button to disconnect me from everything and restart the computer that way.
One of the things I have noticed with their upload packet loss and their download packet losses, I can trace it from my end, and it always seems to be somewhere back on their server. Well, if it's East Coast, it's always somewhere back in there. On the West Coast, it's always way away from me, so it's not my server. It's always closer to wherever they connect. I don't know why. but they act like it's our systems. One tool I love is that ping plotter because I can put in different things and I can watch it ping off of different routers and then find out where the bottlenecks are at.
Yeah, that was the first time I had all my screens go black and could still hear things. Usually it just disconnects me and shuts down on its own, but I had to manually shut it down.
Oh yeah, that is kind of weird that you were still able to hear. I didn't notice. Did you race Monday night? Because that sure looked like a good race.
Okay, pit exit is
Yeah,
clear.
that's
Don't
the
cross
first
the
Monday
line.
night race I made this year.
Yeah, I got to catch some bits and pieces here and there, and that looked like a really good race. I was shocked, actually, at how well everybody was doing. For nobody here really being dirt people.
It was pretty fun. Not a lot of people showed up, just enough to fill the field.
Well, I know one thing for sure. If any of you guys tried the what iRacing says to use on this track compared to this setup, you'll be liking this setup a lot better.
Yeah, it's the first time trying with this car.
Are you having any problems, or you want any suggestions or anything, or throw them out if you have any problems, and I can maybe help.
I just need to learn how to feather the gas better.
One thing I did notice too, especially in this car, if you're having a problem with counter steering, like your steering wheel moving a long way, go a little bit more negative on your offset, and that might help. You'll be able to catch the spins a little quicker.
I give it a try.
I guess I should try driving that fourth gear, not third. No wonder I was hitting the limiter. Yeah, the gear ratio they have this thing set at.
Okay, James, just
for
ran
iRacing,
22.18.
you're hitting the limiter about, I don't know, halfway down the straight on each side.
That lap was a 21.50. Okay, James, you've just run a 20.89. You've just run a 20.80.
Started looking at where my throttle was at. I'll crash myself.
Okay, James, your last lap was 20.81. pursuit 0.65, quicker than P2. The last time was 20.69. You've just done a 20.78. Okay, James, that lap is a 21.00. You've just done a 20.74. Okay, James, you've just done a 21.68. Just run up 21.34. James, that lap was a 20.93. That last lap was 21.00. That lap was a 21.78. Okay, James, you've just run off 21.10. Car behind us has just done off 21.02. You've just done off 20.84. Okay, James, that lap was a 21.18. Car behind you's just done a 20.82. That lap was a 21.02. Okay, James, that lap was a 21.01.
Wow, running as hard as I did, the oil got pretty hot. I didn't realize that. Like 265.
Okay, James, watch your speed.
Oh yeah, I was right.
Box in
I was
5,
thinking there was no gas, no tires in this race
4,
or in these pits.
3, 2, 1.
And if you do pit in the race, there's no service, so you're just wasting your time.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Probably the only thing you want to do is if you had to come in and, well, hell, probably wouldn't even want to get damage done because fixed because that would pretty much take you out of the race too. One thing about this dirt and short track, as long as you don't break anything, you're probably okay.
I'll see you guys later. I gotta take a nap before I go out and do a call at 1 a.m.
All right. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully. I don't have anything planned so far, so yeah, I should be able to make it.
So it looks like the oil gets red around here, or gets in the bad zone about 280 something.
Turn now.
I haven't really noticed.
Hit exit is clear. Get what you can.
Yeah, 284 it's yellow,
Keep an eye
285
on
it's
your oil
red.
temperature, please,
So
James.
I think I was at 258 or something, so it's not too bad. I remember this big time because when they had the Gen 4 car, I think it was, or the ARCA Gen 4 combination thingy, they had a bad setup on it, and that sucker would overheat within like 5 laps. Oil would just go right to the roof.
You've just run a 21.38. Okay, James, your engine temps are in the clear. Okay, James, that lap was a 22.26.
I've been going to the Republic, but not. I still do my main shopping in Tenasserim.
Oh yeah, I was gonna share a picture with you, son. I was going up the road from Tenasket on Google up to Republic, and I got there a ways, and there was a house off the left, and I was gonna ask you if that was yours.
It's a pink house with a blue shop, 16 acres, right there on Cayuse Mountain Road.
Can you see it from the highway going up over Wakanda Pass?
Yeah, it's 12 miles exactly, pretty much. It's the Barter Fair Road, you know where the Barter Fair is?
Not right off the top of my head, but I bet you that house I was looking at is the one I was thinking. And you've got like stuff out out back, like little sheds or something out back, towards the Republic side, going from your house.
I only have one shed.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll go look up that picture because I saved it, and I'll share it and see if I'm close or not.
It's blue, and then the house is pink with a black roof.
I'm gonna go see if I can find it real quick. I'll be able to tell you right now if it's the right one.
Yeah, it's 12 miles, just 12 miles out of Tenaski on Highway 20 there.
Is that road you're talking about? Is that like a really kind of a wide, well-kept road?
The Tenasket Road?
No, that the other road you're talking about.
Cayuse?
Yeah.
They'd been stealing. I told the grader no more. Don't be cutting into my property no more. It's only supposed to be 8 foot wide, but in some spots it's like 18 feet, 15 feet, 13.
So it's cutting your property to get more road, huh?
Yeah, he cut right up to the damn phone box. You know, they're like 3-4 feet from the highway, right?
Yeah, they're supposed to be.
Yeah, no, he graded right up to the son of a bitch. So now they got a pull-off area right at the mouth of my driveway. So during the barter fair, which is twice a month or twice a year, and it lasts a week at a time, I get people stopping there pissing and dust and everything else. But the first year bothered me, but I don't let shit bother me no more.
Now I know what you're talking about, the barter fair. Yeah, I hear people down here talk about it all the time. I don't know exactly where it's at, but I've heard of it.
Yeah, I refuse to. I don't. They're so disrespectful to the local, even the place, the people running it. They should be supplying and watering the frickin' road. They only grade it just before the week before the barter fair, so they all have a freeway to get to the damn parking spot, you know.
Oh, that makes it nice. So they got a nice smooth road to drive as fast as they want and dust everything out. I'd be going out there and putting like little boulders and rocks and stuff in the road.
I own both sides of the road. I own the hill that they go past and run up around, and then they have to drive right in between my property.
You should put yourself a little like a 4-inch ditch about 4 inches wide or 8 inches wide. That would slow them down a little bit. You know, like 6 or 7 of those.
Say that again.
I'll put like a 4-inch deep, 8-inch wide little channel across the road, about 15 of them, spaced out just far enough so that it makes like the washboard. That'll slow them down.
Yeah, they'll pay the grader dude. He just lives right around the corner down there. He's a real piece of work too. That's no. I just try to mind my own business. Every time I talk to anybody around here, they think it's just crazy. It seems like everybody's losing it, or maybe I am.
No, you're right. It's not just you. It's, whoa, my thing went crazy here. It's happening around here too. It's just like, I feel like I just want to get away out in the woods where nobody's around sometimes.
Yeah, and that's where I'm at. We share a well, right, with the Harvey. He has the well on his property. His family owned this whole corner there at one time, and now he's the only one here. I'm in the house that his in-laws lived in. So everybody that shared the water off of this, you know, they all timed it just right to where nobody had low pressure, right? They all knew when to turn their water on and this, that, and the other. Well, anyway, Joe dies. He's the one that lives right on the corner of Cayuse there and 20. It looks like a damn pallet farm. But this kid moved in, Matthew, with his makeshift family. It's like a multi-family. I don't know how many are in there, but it's a single-family house. And he made us sign a contract, which took 4 hours one day just to go and have it notarized. And then the notarizer said, I've never seen a contract like this, and it most likely won't hold up in court if it was taken to court. I said, oh, that's good to know. And it is. He's an ass. Anyway, he's on the contract. He's not supposed to irrigate. I went down to confront him, and the only reason I'm telling you this is crazy. The guy's fucking an idiot. I knock on his door, and he's got his dogs inside, big dogs, just jumping up and down. And you think they're going to break through the sliding glass door, right? They're just 3 of them, big fuckers. So I asked him to come over to the end of the house. What's up? What's up? I go, you need to turn your sprinkler off. You're irrigating. Oh, they ain't fucking irrigating, he said. I go, yes, it is. You're watering your grass that's irrigating, man. It's got to be buried underground under PCV for parents. It's got to be it. That's how you irrigate. Dude, your contract says you can't irrigate. You're irrigating. Turn the fucker off, I said.
He assumed that if it was underground, it was irrigation, but if it's just an open hose, it's not irrigation? Wow, he must have went to school up there.
And the contract says he's not to be irrigating the grass and shit. All he's to use the water for is to household dish, whatever, gray water shit. He's not to sit there and have constant water warming his pigs now. What he's done now is he's built a small pallet farm right up against the fence line, and it's within like 120 feet of the well. So now we got to go to the county, and we got to. Anyway, I told him, dude, you're being stupid. You move your shit over across the other road and quit irrigating. He grabs me around my neck. Literally, he's trying to choke me, right? I didn't move back. When he tried to shove me, back. I just stood there, and then I pushed I didn't really have to push either. I just leaned forward, and I looked him right in the face, almost smashed my nose into his nose. I go, you're a stupid fucker.
Yeah, coming up and grabbing something like that. Yeah, that's a good way to get yourself eliminated.
Called the cops. The cop asked me, hey, Mr. Fletcher, can you handle yourself? I go, yeah, no problem. Yeah, unless we see something, unless he does, you're just do it right, he said. I was so shocked.
Do it right. Make sure, don't leave no evidence around.
Knees off, I guess. That's my only option.
Kind of like, what is that, on John Wick, where the cop comes out and goes, you back in business again? He's like, are you working again? He's like, no, just taking care of business. He's like, okay, have a good day, John. He was a hitman. Have you seen John Wick movie?
He's following the guy that owns the well, and he followed me one day to Walmart. And he comes up behind me, and he was like he was going to follow me out. And I noticed him. And I turned around, and I go, you're Matthew, aren't you? Yeah. Well, what are you fucking following me for? He didn't think I was going to recognize him.
Hey, wait a minute. Is there a Walmart in Tonasket?
No, it's in Omak.
See, he followed you all the way to Omak? Holy crap.
Yes, he works in Omak. That's all I can think of.
Oh, okay.
His kids are... Okay, target practice, air rifle, right? What would you tell your kid? Not to set up the target in between my house and his house and then shoot toward my house, and if you miss the target, you hit my house?
Well, first off, it'd be like, don't shoot at animals, don't shoot at birds. And then properly train them to have something behind them when they're shooting, and make sure it's not something that's going to ricochet, because BBs and pellets do ricochet. But yeah, definitely don't be shooting where what's behind the target is a house or persons or animals.
Once before, the target he had set up was shooting toward my semi-trailer. I go out to water my dog. I hear him clapping his damn air rifle, clap, 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 clap. I hear the pellet hit above my head.
Oh, good Lord. I wonder if everybody's just gone crazy. My mom and dad, when they got their property up there in Republic, there had been a logging road that had been there since the 30s or 40s, and it was like common donated logging road. Well, a guy bought the property next to theirs and said that that wasn't really a logging road. We had made that road, and we weren't allowed to because he owned the property, even though, even before that guy even knew what Republic was called, that road was there.
Right.
So they had to get a guy with a cat to come out and cut him a new road up through a different section, which makes now the road up to the trailers really steep instead of nice and smooth and gradual like it was.
Where are you living at now?
Oh, I'm still down here in Milwaukee, Oregon.
Yeah, and is that by Portland?
Yeah, it's actually about halfway between Portland and Oregon City. Or I know, actually, I guess it's closer to Oregon City.
Is it as crazy as it sounds, or they make it sound?
Oh, yeah, it's everything that they show and more. It's nuts. Not so bad here yet, but anywhere west, yeah, anything west of here, pretty much bad.
Well, I got plenty of room here, dude. So if you need the place, place behind these 5 acres, it's empty.
Finally, I found those pictures. Let me open them up now. Took me forever. Oh, dang. This looks like it's a... Hold on a second. Let me blow it up. It's got a blue roof, it looks like.
Are you what? What do you do?
Oh, I'm looking at the picture I found off of Highway 20, going from Tonasket towards Republic, and I see a house that was off this thing. I wondered if it was yours, and so I took a snippet of it. But it looks like it's a... I gotta blow this thing up. I can't see. I broke my glasses, and I still haven't got them fixed yet. So, I'm gonna see. Yeah, it's got like a turquoise roof, and then a pink roof in front, and a big chimney, and it's facing Highway 20 here. It's off the road about maybe 100 yards.
No. I got a black roof on my house, a blue roof on the shop. The shop's blue, the house is pink.
Okay, I got another picture here. Let me see what this one says. Okay, it says, whoop. It's a picture. It looks like it's going towards Republic. It says Bonaparte Creek on the side, and there's this big-ass road to the left with a white picket fence. Is that anywhere close to your house?
Oh, no picket fence. Cayuse Mountain Road. Type in, are you using Google Maps?
Oh, I mean, I'm just looking at a picture right now, but I will. I'll type in, what do you call it? Cayuse Mountain Road?
Yeah, 11. I'm number 11, Cayuse Mountain Road. C-A-Y... I got it. Let me get an envelope here.
You know, once you tell me that, once you spell that name, I'll bet you I've seen that name before. Because my grandma used to live in Omak, and so we'd go from Republic to Omak all the time when we lived up there.
Yeah, it's Cayuse. Number 11. And the address is number 11 Cayuse Mountain Road, Tonasket.
Oh, I just found it. Okay. Yeah, it says off the market. It's a pink. Oh, that's cool looking.
What's that?
That's a cool looking house from the outside. Or is that a trailer? Like a double wide or something?
It's a manufactured home.
Yeah, I like the front. It's got the like little arches it looks like on it, or it didn't in pictures.
Yeah, it's not fancy. It's just a manufactured home.
And you got a blue, like looks like a two garage or something shop.
kinds of crap. But anyway, I'm happy with it. I'll be dying here probably. There's plenty to do.
Oh yeah, definitely. Hey, how did you guys snow last year? Was it really weak or is it okay?
Place I live on, where I own 10 acres on the other side of the road there, and that whole mountain there where it loops up around. It's got an awesome flat spot on top, beautiful view of the whole valley, and then the night sky is just awesome. You know, there's no city light stuff.
Oh yeah, I remember that for sure. Living up there. It's what's so weird down here. You look up at the sky and it's like everything's missing. You go out there and you can see the Milky Way. You can see all the stars. So you got a huge blue shop, right?
Thing out here. And what's really cool, because I'm a Navy guy, you know, we got the Navy and the Army that, I guess Air Force too, but F-14s, F-15s, whatever they are, F-35s, whatever comes through here, but they balls to the walls. You can hear them way out there, and they just come flying through atmosphere, breaking up. If you're on top of my hill, they're flying eye level. When they come past my house, they might be 100 yards above the ground. And they scream through the valley.
That sounds just like what they do up in Republic there, because it's just the Republic's just a little bit south of Canada, and they come down between the mountain ranges there where the Curlew Lake's at. They'll come between those two mountains and then down across Curlew Lake, do the same thing where you can, from our property, you can look out and you can actually look. You'll be above the plains. The plains will be down below you a little bit.
Yeah. If they're on top of the hill, the eye level or sometimes below. But if you're down by my house, then they're like a football field above whenever they zoom over.
Yeah, and you can't miss. You can't not know what that is. As soon as you hear them, like, oh, I know what's coming.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I love it because I was on there. You know, I'm a jet mechanic. I'm certified. I'm certified second blow is what they called it.
What did you say? Certified what?
ADJ is. Anyway, I was playing captain P3 Orions and A3s when I was in DQ1.
You know, a friend of mine in high school from up in Republic went in the Air Force, and I think he was a mechanic too. I'll have to get a hold of him and find out what he worked on.
Yeah, the Air Force, the way they work, it's weird. You got to specialize like in starters, alternators, or whatever. But the Navy, you work on everything.
Oh, so you were in the Navy and worked on the airplanes?
Yeah, I was in CV-61, the USS Ranger, when the Iranians took the hostages. So I was out there floating around, 80, 81. And in 78, I went to Atsugi, Japan.
Wow. 80, 81. Yeah, that's right. That's right. At the time between Carter and Reagan. I think that wasn't Reagan elected in 80 or came in office in 80?
You should have heard the ship when they announced that Reagan won the election.
I didn't know much about politics back then, but from what I hear now, it sounds like it was quite shocking.
No, it's worse now. There's no doubt about it. I get about the old days. Today sucks.
Oh, yeah.
There's so much. It took them 40 years to get to where we got all this fraud going on. But they started it at World War II when the war was over. They injected it. I don't know. I don't care. They got Germans. They injected foreigners from wars that we just beat their ass. But they brought them over and injected them into the system. And ever since, the system's gotten corrupted every year, every decade, and it